So we finished one job today and started another. We started cutting some pretty good trees on this other job. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'd planned on showing you kind of a clip of my truck, but I actually drove it to town today because I went to the DMV to do all that stuff, and it's not, there's some things that I ordered that are not on the truck, and I had to call the dealership and kind of ask some questions about that. So I don't know what's going to become of it. And the main thing is, I know this sounds kind of like a diva, but I ordered those trucks with navigation, that factory navigation on the big screen on the dash. I mean, for all the traveling we do and going to look at timber, it's actually very, very helpful. It's nice to see that on the dash when you're driving some of the remote places we go, and it's not on there. Like, I didn't even fool with the truck yesterday. I was tired, went home, went to bed. But, you know, today I was like, well, I'm going to drive to town, just kind of play with the other features. But, yeah, so I don't... We're kind of at some crossroads right now, what we're going to do with the truck. I mean, like I said, it wasn't only that. You know, the first thing was the 488 gears. I wasn't able to get those, which I found absurd, because my last truck, this truck I got was supposed to be identical to my last one. My 2018 was supposed to be identical to my 2017, just a different color, and the backup camera was the only extra feature that was supposed to be included in the truck. Well, we don't have any navigation, we don't have the 488, so we're kind of in limbo here about what we're going to do. So anyway, guys, enjoy today's video. We'll be back at it tomorrow, starting a new job. Cut some thumpers today. Dad did, and I did both. Some real ground pounders. It was awesome hearing them hit the ground as I was walking down the creek. Enjoy the video, guys. Thank you so much for all the new followers on our Logger Thread social. Timber Pro 1, that's Timber Pro's social page on Instagram. Timber Pro was nice enough that they kind of promoted, like, you know, gave us a shout out, promoted us a little bit on their page, like, because of our new tree hugger design with Logger Threads. And even before that, you know, I spoke to Casey up there at Timber Pro last Sunday, I believe it was Sunday. Yeah, we spoke and kind of messaged back and forth, and I agreed to, you know, I offered to send them a few shirts, you know, just out of, you know, respect for them, respect for their machines. So in turn, I didn't ask them to do anything like that, but they kind of boosted us on their page. They have a huge following. They make some awesome stuff. Actually, one of my log buyers has got some Timber Pro equipment. I didn't know that until here recently. So, but guys, check all that out. Check out Timber Pro too. Awesome stuff, like big machines, cool machines. Some of you guys run that stuff. We don't have it around here in Southwest Missouri as far as big track cutters and forwarders and stuff. But yeah, anyway, guys, appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. Dad's up there cutting on the other place this morning. I'm trying to finish up the last few trees on this job. I'm sure gonna miss it when we get done cutting up here. Hopefully it's not for a while. Hopefully we can keep the ball rolling and keep buying jobs up. I sure do like cutting this tall timber in these little creek bottoms. Pretty easy cutting, pretty easy skidding. We got to whip out a few crossings every now and then, but that's what the skid steer is for. I got another one to cut right there, that guy. This old beast here was kind of off out of the way a little bit. I seen it, the first time I seen this tree is when we were cutting on this first job right here. And then of course when I looked at this timber, I seen it again. It was just kind of over here by itself. I've got to take it just right along the edge of the road to get it back to the deck, but that's a big tree. There's a lot of footage in that. But it'll have a good log in it and probably have a good 9-foot veneer cut in it. You can see up there on the other side, it's kind of got a blemish up there that'll keep it out of a longer, but anytime you can cut 9-foot and longer veneer, you can get into some money logs. 9's where they really need to start to get into a good bracket. I looked at some timber up here, I guess Monday. Of course, one of those guys that knows everything, and I don't even know why they bother calling me. They ought to just cut the timber themselves as much as they know. Of course, he was telling me what logs were what grades and how I could make which cut, and telling me about these that'd make a good 8.5-foot veneer log, which I was like, man, it's news to me. I'd never heard of a good 8.5-foot veneer log, but I told him I'd make a 12 out of it myself to keep it in a higher price bracket, but what do I know? What do I know? You gotta love people like that. I want to tell you how to do your job. Some joker, he's part of the Missouri Walnut Federation, which, whatever that is, just a bunch of, this will probably offend some people, but a bunch of college-educated idiots as far as I'm concerned, that they think they know all the stuff there is to know about this walnut and walnut timber and logging, but in reality they don't have the first clue what goes on or what it takes to get it out, or how to market or sell their logs, or figure footage and trees. Anyway, rant over. Well, let's get this thing worked up and get back to the deck. Yeah, there's good footage in this tree. Then I think we got 1 or 2 more to go on this job. Alex said Dad's over there on the other place cutting. I think I'll get this one out and we'll go check on him, see how he's getting along. Parked the skidder right there. We're on this other place. I just drove back here. I'm not going to drag any out through this direction. I just wanted to come back here and check on Dad, see how he's getting along. Getting ready to bring down a pretty good one now, it looks like. There it goes. You got the other one down. Pretty good oak there. We're going to cut some oak on this job. Yeah, that's good red oak right there. Good stuff. That'll grade a long way up. Be a lot of footage in that old tree. Another big one down here. A big one out there. Scattered out. I just got done taking a little walk. I've been hearing these things smash the ground from all up the creek bottom here. That's a hog dag just cut there. It made a loud thump. I was down the creek quite a way and heard it. I cut a couple and Dad went to barking. Now we got a pretty good bunch of these laid down on the new job. I'm gonna make one drag just because I'm here. Get these out to a new deck area. Oh boy. Yeah, there's some real good trees on this job, just not a lot of them. Of course, compared to the other job, it'd take a lot to seem like a bunch. Let's see if we can snake this guy out of here. Trees are hard to get out. I can't wait to cut that one there. That's gonna make some noise when it hits the ground. Big tree. That's the end of another one. Another job done. Another pretty decent layout. Some pretty good logs in there. Some pretty good logs. We cut a maple for him out of his driveway too. Drug that back in there in the brush. So tomorrow when we come up here, we'll slowly be working on the neighbor's place. Pretty good job for 19 acres. There's still 4,200 foot that's not even in this pile. It's in the other pile, so good bunch of logs.